Hello, Anshuman. It's great to have this conversation with you. I saw this post from you about attentive listening. And for me, it was a bit of a realization that the way you conduct yourself in meetings is a deliberate attempt at attentive listening. And I think attentive listening is very important. And it's something that somehow, growing up in India, we don't do very well. We're all excited to put our ideas forward. And we don't really have this tradition of class participation, which would be a kind of thing that would develop this skill of attentive listening. So, what do you think about attentive listening? I mean, if you could just share it with all of us.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Manas. Firstly for having this conversation and also for noticing um, the link between what I'm putting out on LinkedIn and what I am authentically as well. So, for me, attentive listening is being present in the moment, is being ready and available and listening to what people in the meeting are saying in order to absorb that and actually make my ideas and thoughts even better than what I did have when I came into the meeting. Now I'm inviting people to the meeting with the thought of actually getting their ideas and their value. So I actually hold myself back from interrupting people, from jumping in and trying to add my thoughts to what they are saying. I let them finish, and at the end of that, I absorb it and I even pause. And then I take a moment and then I reflect and I say, okay, you said this, I'm going to add this bit to it, or you said this, it's a great input, but what if we looked at it from a different angle? Or I might even have a differing view. I don't have to agree with everything everyone is saying, but still I let them finish, because I have invited them to the meeting and their time is as important as mine. So I'd love to have their input into the conversation. That's why I think it's a really powerful skill, because it actually makes the one that I brought, it adds that with the input that everyone else is bringing into the meeting, and that one is actually getting added on, and you can end up with 5, 6, 7, a nice number to live with.
In a previous conversation, you had said that one of the ways you do this is by summarizing in your mind what each listener is saying, because the fear I think we have when we're in a conversation is that, oh, but the thought I came in with is getting crowded out by all these new thoughts, right? So maybe a few words on that.
Yeah. So, when people are trying to contribute, I'm of course quite a visual person, and anyone who's seen my office will always see a whiteboard with lots of notes on it. So, when people are contributing, my mind is working in a odd sort of way, which is that it's starting to bold out the keywords of what people are saying. When I'm making notes, I'm making notes of the keywords, not the entire sentence. And I'm basically getting the ideas in a summarized format, so that when I'm actually putting those ideas together, I've actually got what I want from it without having to wonder, when should I jump in? Once the person finishes, I have enough keywords with me to summarize if I need to. So that also, summarization is a great thing, because the other person also then realizes that, hey, this person has heard what I have said. They value my input. And often we don't summarize back to say, hey, have I understood you correctly? So that summarization helps, of course, and then I can add an idea or I can disagree, right? So it's based on understanding all those keywords that I'm pulling out from what somebody is saying.
Yeah, we all can do more of attentive listening.